Hey y'all, welcome to day 28 of listening what the Holy Spirit has to say to me today. Y'all, I had a little fun date today. Yeah, what if it all goes well? What if I succeed? I like that. Oftentimes, fear keeps us stagnant. And I even got this on my iPad home saver, and it was just a bunch of things basically trying to steer negativity out of the way. So what if it all goes well? What if I succeed? What if everything works out? You know, what if the positives, not what if the negatives? Because a lot of times we let that negative doubt and fear take over us, and we will be like, well, what if it all goes wrong? Or what if God don't show up? Or what if everybody talk about me? Or what if negative? I don't like to operate in that, because why would I want to cast down negativity and basically curses on myself, you know? So what if it all goes well is what I tell myself, because what if it all goes well? With it all going well, what if I succeed? What if God show up and show out for me? What if God do a miracle ain't nobody ever seen before? Like, those are the things that I'm telling myself, because what if it all goes right? I think that there's so much relief and joy on what if it all goes right in a positive way than sitting in depression and misery of what if it all goes wrong, not making the first step, staying in the same place that you was a year ago or last week, not wanting to change, not wanting to do nothing different, you know. And that's scary. Staying the same is scary to me, because you mean to tell me 365 days past, Aisha, and you ain't changed even an ounce? Like, one day you ain't changed, one day you ain't made progress? That scares me. You know, I want to look at myself like when I'm at quarter 4, I want to be like, man, I done did so much quarter 1, 2, and 3. Quarter 4, I'm just kicking my feet back. You know, it all worked out. God had made a way. Like, I'm thinking those things. I'm not sitting up over here like, dang, we're gonna sit up there and get to December 31st and we'll start fresh on the 1st. The 1st and I already came. Why you gotta wait till the 1st? Why not start on December 31st? Why not already make the change? People around us instill fear in us, but we also instill fear in ourselves because of it not happening to anyone else. We, never seen it before, or being scared to see yourself with it all working out, And I like to say, I'm not trying to be into no type of witchcraft or nothing like that, where I'm up over here casting spells and I'm just making my life more hell than it already is, I'm just not gonna do that. So what if it all goes right? What if I succeed? It's things that I constantly have to tell myself. Well, honestly, I don't even have to tell myself anymore, because I know it's all gonna work out. And if it don't work out the way I want, it's gonna work out even better, because God got his hands on it and on me. And then if I don't succeed in the way that I want to succeed, then I'm going to succeed in the way that God wants me, because at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is to get to eternity and hear, well done, my good and faithful servant. Even if it don't work out with the way that I plan, which I understand that all plans that I have is not going to work out, because we can plan all day. It's God who order our steps. I like to say, hey God, this is what I'm doing today, or this is what I got planned for this month, X, Y, Z on my calendar, and I fill it out in the presence of them. And if I do it on this day, I do it. If I do it on this month, I do. And if not, then I will have either done something else, or that's it, something else better would have came, something else better would have been done, So I make the plans, but he ordered the steps, and I have to let go of control. As a hyper-independent girl, I no longer want to be hyper-independent, because that's exhausting. Like, I no longer want to be in this space of just taking care of everything, just burning myself out to pure exhaustion and being depleted. Like, that does not look well. And I remember saying the other day, I had seen this Kid in them episode. The man was like, y'all be out here trying to put on steel-toe boots, and God made y'all to wear heels. Yeah, I was like, absolutely. Because I want to wear heels, I want to wear floor dresses, I want to wear two-piece sets, I want to go out, I want to diddle that, I want to do whatever it is to be whimsical and in my weird, crazy Aisha way. I do not want to be out here being Barbara the Builder, or, just Tim boot wearing Aisha, like that doesn't look right on me. That doesn't feel right coming from me. And I don't want to fix and build stuff. Like, y'all, funny story, off topic. I got these furniture pieces that need to be put up, and I'm gonna be honest, I did look at the instructions. I tried, but it wasn't making sense, y'all. I don't understand what it was saying, and so I said, well, at least I tried, because all you can do is try sometimes. If I can't do it, but I tried and couldn't do it, then I gotta give it to somebody else and let somebody else do it who can do it instead of trying, you know. And I know that's kind of like out of the picture, but it still correlates, because you have to try. A lot of people don't try. You will never know if it all goes well or if you are going to succeed if you never try. So try first, then fail, then you realize where you failed at, and then you try again, or you give it to somebody else, because all you can do is try at the end of the day. All you can do is put one foot in front of the other. All you can do is make the most out of each and every day, and all you can do is leave it at that and get the rest of God. And I tried to put that little furniture together, but I couldn't, so I left it at God's hand. You know, he gonna find me the right person to come put it together for me. Until then, I'm good, you know. Stop thinking negatively, think positively, be positive, act on positivity, and gracefully move towards each and every day being grateful, thankful, and positive with your life. Not just with your life, but with people around you. I used to say a lot of times, even when I was at my lowest, you wouldn't know, because I'm out here empowering, uplifting, and girl, you go with everybody else, because I ain't finna hate what I'm hating for, because I know your time is here, my time is coming. When it's my time, I want the same people around me that I was cheering for me, you know. So you have to put yourself in a positive mindset. You have to put yourself around positive people. You have to put yourself in spaces that understand that yes, every day ain't gonna be a good day, but as long as each and every day we're here, alive, well, and breathing, it's another day to make a one step closer towards the ultimate goal, which is the kingdom, you know. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonated. Let's say that today. What if it all works out? Okay?